Good morning, I am John. Today is Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. This is my daily vlog and stand-up documenting my journey of trying to make content creation a sustainable gig. Let's get right off the bat, starting with the goal that we had for the end of January, now that February 1st is here. We were trying to hit 19,000 subscribers by the end of January. And as you know, Maxwell Smart would say, we missed it by that much, just very close. Missed it by 50 or so. I'd expect we'll hit it the next few days, maybe by the end of the week or so. It was a good run. In fact, being here at the beginning of a new month, YouTube switches their statistics to show you progress over the last few months. And since this experiment has been running now for 3 months, I want to show you this chart that shows the progress, you know, our average progress before I got laid off, and then November, and then growth to December, and growth to January, and how steady growth has gone. Now, January was kind of an anomaly because we had that really big news story that we were able to draw on that I'm going to try to draw out over the next few months until the products that are featured there start to get released. So February being a short month, it's quite possible that unless we find something awesome, stats might go down a bit in February, just because January was such a gangbuster month. But I have to keep that in mind going into the shorter month, not as big of a deal happening, but continue to push and apply some strategies that I've learned recently that I'll talk about at the end of this video just a bit. Okay, let's talk about yesterday really quickly. Right after I got off of recording this and editing this, the internet went down in my area. And the Twitch stream was in peril. We started at about 15-20 minutes late, and about an hour and a half into it, the internet flaked out again. But for those of you who were there, thank you. For those of you who remember to renew your Amazon subscription, thank you for that as well. I appreciate you. And but even though we were offline, ultimately I completed the edit of the podcast for tomorrow. That's all done. And after that, I then edited a bunch of shorts. I think I got 4 or 5 short videos created out of the video portion of that podcast, and those will start coming out over the next week or so, kind of to promote the show that comes out on Thursday. Today is a release of the Turnbuckles and Territories wrestling show. If you're listening to that, be sure you pop over and give that a listen. And let's see, there was another thing to talk about yesterday. Well, anyway, so let's talk about today then, I think, which is I have 2 long-form videos, all planned and written, ready to shoot, thumbnail done. So I plan to get, there's a less difficult one to do that I plan to do today, because also today I have to prepare because we're recording 2 episodes of the next podcast. Actually, one for GenXGrownUp and one for 1980s Now. We will record this evening. We had to shift some around a little bit for scheduling, which is normally recorded on Fridays. But anyway, we'll take care of that tonight. So I have some prep work to do for those shows, a little bit of reading and stuff. So produce a long form. Publish on social, all the standard things that we do. I didn't mention the other day from Podfest, I had a wonderful opportunity to meet with a couple of executives from Evergreen Podcasts, who are our podcasting network. They help to distribute us. They give us a platform to publish on. And I would talk to them about the desire for promotion and kind of pushing forward and that sort of thing. That we've been with them about 4 years now. And they've been great hosts, but not great promoters yet. And I just want to talk to them about, what we can do going forward. And they had some great ideas. And in fact, I had a conference call with one of those gentlemen yesterday, and it was very, it was very friendly and welcome because he was reaching out to me to share with me some strategies that he knew, because he knew how well we're doing on YouTube, how the podcast is doing from his end, and how we could leverage those 2 things together more, utilizing things like IMDb and some further SEO to promote ourselves as more of an authority when people search for anything media related or tech related or whatever. So very interesting. It's nothing but work, right? So it just takes a bunch of work, but even though it does take work, it's something that we can deploy slowly over time or quickly over time as we have time to do it, as I share it with our colleagues here, and make it part of our publishing strategy to further that. I know some of what I'm talking about sounds a little nebulous. I'm not being super specific. I'm not being cagey. It's just too much to go into in a quick little vlog like this. If you were super interested, hit me up on Discord and we could talk about it. Okay, let's make it a quick update for today then. I want to thank you for stopping by. Check out the vlog today. I've got some work to do. I need to get after it. If you're here every day, I love you. Thank you for being part of my support system. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.